Hi, TAs. I wanted to let you know how to grade in new quizzes. So first you will click on grades, and I'm just going to minimize this if I can. Once you click on grades, what will happen is this grade book will load. One of the problems you're going to run into is because the class is so huge and has a ton of assignments, it will take forever for this to load. One of the ways that you can avoid this is to apply a filter. So you click this button. Come on, filter, open up. The reason it's still pausing is because it's still loading assignments. Come on. Okay, we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. This applies for all of you that you want to apply a filter to this page just to make it load faster. And what you do is apply for a section and choose your section, whichever section it is. You'll see that now the section is loaded here, and it only is going to be loading up those students, which will make this much, much faster. It will remember this filter every time you come back. So here's how you get to the quiz so you can grade it. You hover over the quiz you're trying to grade, and you click the stoplight menu, the 3 dots here. You click on that menu, and you jump to SpeedGrader. And SpeedGrader will go ahead and load up. Now, remember how I said the filter only helps in the grades page? Once you're in SpeedGrader, you will want to enable this so you are able to grade by section. So you don't have to look at everybody's scored. So if you click up here on the student name, you'll see this little choice up here at the top saying which section do you want to grade. And you can either show all the sections or you can choose the section that you want. Right now, oh, hey, maybe the filters thing did work because it is showing section 87. The other thing you'll notice here is we have grade by question is currently turned on. And I suspect that might be an option, which you will want to turn on because it might make your life easier. You click this little check mark here to grade by question. So I'm going to save this setting. It was already set up for me. This is what it allows you to do. You need to grade all the questions for every student in the quiz in order for the score to show up. So I've already gone in here and I've entered a grade for this student. And I updated it. So we're going to show you how that looks. Here, I could click, go up and down, give them 1 point, give them 0 points. For a chemical reaction to occur, the reactants must have sufficient kinetic energy and be in the proper orientation. Well, this student got it perfect. So I could bump up to 2, but I believe if I hit this, the check mark says the answer is fully correct, and I can give them full points. Now, update. You have 2 choices for how to grade the quizzes. I can take this student and grade all the questions going down. If I grade all the questions going down, at the very bottom is an update button that will update all the scores all at once. Once all the scores are entered and you've clicked a final update, the score here will be automatically calculated. You do have another option, which is sometimes much easier to grade this way. You can update this question and then go to the next student and grade the same question. So you can grade this question for all the students in your section. Now, grading this one question is not going to be enough for the students to be able to see their grade because they still have lots of other questions to get through. But you can go through and grade all the that question for every student, and then go back to the first student and grade the next question for all of them and keep going down. When you finally update the very last question, either by coming all the way down here and clicking update or by grading the last question and clicking the update for that question, this grade will update and it will no longer be grayed out. It will be black, telling you that the grading is finally completed. The other thing that will change is this orange dot, which indicates that the grading is not completed, will change to a green check mark. So you will know that student is done and has all their stuff graded. So it is just really important you click update before you go to the next student. Now you might also notice there's a submit button down here. This applies only to assignment comments. If you want to give the student a comment, you did great, you can. The student will not see this unless you hit submit. Hitting submit here makes this comment visible to the student. It does not necessarily update scores. So let's see if you've got this. The key thing in SpeedGrader is you must update the scores before you click to the next student. By the way, if you had graded all of these and you clicked update, the next student is this button right up here. Or if you know you've got like just one or two that you didn't finish, you can scan the list and do it here. And once you've graded your first section, if you have a second section, just hover over this top and switch to your other section. SpeedGrader does pop up in a new window. So if you're trying to get back to Canvas, it's actually in the tab next door. You can close this one and leave the site. I'm not saving anything because I'm not meant to be grading this. And now I'm back to the gradebook page that I was supposed to be in. Okay, Professor Scott, did I miss anything? You think I got it all? Yeah, you're muted. I think she's saying I have it all,
I
right?
think you got it all.
Okay.